Okay, how do you know when you're getting old? What are those signs? When did it hit you?
You start tripping on your nards.
Yeah, somebody just texted me. I sat on my balls. I'm always sitting on my balls.
I used to need 20 units of Botox. Now I need 45.
Oh.
Is that real?
That's real.
When's the last time you've done it?
In the past month.
3 hours ago.
Are you always good? When does it stop? What age do you finally say, all right, no more Botox?
Never.
Even then, if you make it to your 80s, you'll still be getting Botox?
If it helps. I mean, I'll probably need a facelift by then.
Go watch it.
Right now, I'm just doing Botox. But yeah, a facelift is inevitable.
Are you going to have pink eye for like 3 weeks for that one?
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you I'm having a facelift.
That's why it's taking her out longer now, because, yeah, when you move from 20 to 45.
Oh, yeah, pink eye, Kev.
Yeah, that's tough. Let me see. So how do you know when you're getting old? Getting a lot of these when you find a gray hair in your nether regions?
Yes.
Has that happened?
Not to me, but I know a girl that it happened to, and she started crying.
Right then? Did she just find out in that moment, like at a restaurant? Oh, my gosh.
Well, I think the pubes are supposed to be the last to go. And
Yeah.
hers were the first to go, and she flipped out.
Yeah, I'm getting gray hair. I can say happily the
Downstairs?
the curtains and the carpets do not match. Still very good.
Yeah.
I'm going gray up top, not going gray down
Still
there.
dark in the pants?
Yes.
And we don't mean you pooed yourself.
Yeah.
But we're not positive.
You want to clarify that, because normally when I hear dark in the
I got
pants,
it dark in the pants.
That doesn't sound good, man.
you think it's a pickup line, and a girl will be like, hey, by the way, I'm still dark in the pants. Yeah. How'd you know you're getting old? Somebody texted in when my favorite Christmas present was a Tempur-Pedic pillow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Your love of presents starts to change.
You start to really love things like PBS
Yeah.
and NPR.
Yeah.
Somebody said when I started to consider a company's insurance and benefits options before accepting a new job. I don't know.
Let me hear about your packages.
When the home improvement store became my favorite place to shop.
Oh, gosh, no. No.
I know.
I love going in. There's a Rocky's Ace Hardware in Tequesta. I could spend 2 hours in there. I love it.
You love it, huh?
I am such an old home improvement witch.
My buddy got like a measuring, I don't even know what it's called.
Tape measure?
Thank you, the tape measure.
This measuring stick.
And it was really souped up, and he was so pumped. I'm like, that's the worst gift ever.
So I said I knew I was getting old when I got made fun of by my friend's daughter for telling her to roll down the window. She's like, what do you mean roll? It's electric. Yeah, they'd probably be like, what do you mean roll?
Roll. We used to have to roll it, kids.
Yeah. I knew I was old when I could go to sleep and wake up injured.
No kidding, man.
What is up with that?
I pulled a neck muscle gargling mouthwash the other day. I did the technique where you go back like that. I'm like, oh, my, I can't turn right now.
I can't turn right. Somebody said I knew I was getting old when I realized I needed to start taking naps. Gosh, that's tough, isn't it?
I love naps. I don't care. Call me old.
Yeah, they're great. But you know what? There's something about it. Like, you don't think when you're in college and you're taking naps, you're like, it's cool. When you're getting older, you're like, oh, no, I got to take a nap.
It's old people because you're in the middle of lunch and you're nodding off.
Uh-huh. Somebody said I knew I was getting old when I got legit excited about a sale on vitamins.
Oh, ginkgo biloba.
Vitamins. So he said, I know it's getting old when I went into a music festival and security decided that I didn't require any kind of searching.
Oh.
So I joked around like going, hey, I could be dangerous. And they just looked at me and they said, just stay hydrated, sir. Just don't go in there and die on us. That's basically all they're saying.
That's terrible.
Oh, my gosh. Somebody said I realized that I was getting old when I knew I had to stop drinking water 2 hours before going to bed or I'd wake up in the middle of the night to have to go pee.
Do you pee a lot at nighttime or you can kind of sleep through it?
I do.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, you got that old man bladder?
Damn,
Yeah,
old man
in
bladder.
5 minutes I'm going to fart and not know it.
He's there, baby.
The bladder's one thing, but you not know.
What do you mean I didn't fart? Somebody else said the 3-day hangovers.
Yeah, that is a bit of an issue.
I don't get him.
Yeah, you're weird. You're a witch. You have magical powers.
She does, yes. Somebody said you know you're getting old when you can sing along with elevator music.
Oh, I've always been old then.
Well, Virginia's son Rocco, he's 3. He's had a tough week. He's lashed out a couple times, used some bad language in public, inappropriate places, little tantrums he's been throwing, which, will happen with kids around this age. What is a little bit more unique is some of the language has been used and the reaction that people have to that language.
Can I tell the story about in Miami when he dropped about 4 in a row, and there was this guy eating his sandwich. I think he was a doctor. He was in these OR scrubs, and he looked very, very important. And he's getting ready to take a bite of his sandwich, and he hears Rocco drop about 4 F-bombs. And just like in a movie, he pauses with taking a bite, looks over, he locks eyes with me, and then he acts like he doesn't see anything and starts to eat his food.
He's just like, wait, what? What did I just hear?
What is that kid saying?
What is going on here? So, Virginia, what has been the approach so far with how you have handled Rocco in this past week? I know that there's some confusion and concern and frustration.
The past week has been like just chaos because we're like so thrown for a loop. This kid was like super sweet 2 weeks ago, and he just like flipped on us. And when he doesn't get his way, he lashes out now, and he'll say like, at Home Goods, he yelled "F you" to me in front of people, and I was just like, okay, I'm beside myself now. So we took away all of his sweets and all of his treats.
Everything?
All of his sweets and treats. He's on sweets restriction till Saturday. He knows he can't have candy, cookie, cake, soda, nothing. No, he's completely on restriction.
That's going to feel the pain. I mean, if you love sweets.
Okay.
And he understands why. He really does get it.
Okay.
But then yesterday, he was cursing at his sister again.
Uh-oh.
So we took all of his electronics.
Okay.
So
And no one's given him any electronics whatsoever?
not yesterday. He did not have anybody's phone, no iPads, no nothing.
How long is that punishment for?
That's just for one day. He
Okay.
was no electronics. I told him he could have his electronics back today if he didn't curse. But as soon as he curses at his sister or anybody, then he gets them taken away again.
Okay, so it's kind of a day by day. You get him grace back to you, but any step in the wrong direction, then boom, gone again.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we just want to see basically where Rocco's perception is of this. Is he really aware of what he's doing and that, hey, you really can't use that kind of language and you really should not be lashing out in this way? And what is his take on this? So Virginia sat down, Dr. Phil style, with her daughter Magnolia, who's been watching Rocco as well, and Rocco himself to get his take on this.
Does anybody actually talk like Dr. Phil?
Nobody graced us with that. Here's Rocco's reaction to when they sat down and had this intervention.
Okay, so in our family, we've been struggling a little bit with Rocco's outbursts. I'm here with Magnolia and Rocco. Hello, Mags.
Hello.
Hello, Rocco.
Hello.
So we're trying to get to the heart of what's been going on here. Rocco, do you acknowledge that you've been particularly violent and outbursty this past week?
Towards me, Mommy, and my friends?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so that didn't start off that great.
Not acknowledging it.
Not acknowledging it.
Okay.
So you're denying the charges.
Yes.
What do you think has been going on with Rocco?
I think you've been doing great.
Okay.
You think you're doing great?
Yeah.
So I know I don't have kids, but I don't know if he's getting it.
I don't know if he's getting it.
Is it possible that this punishment is too fun-like? It's an interview, it's for recording. There's not the tone of, oh crap, Mom's upset, I better get my act together. Could that be it possibly?
Anything's possible.
Mags, what do you think has been going on with Rocco?
I completely disagree with that statement. 100%. He's mean. He's violent. He's aggressive towards anyone who tries to do anything that Rocco does not think is good or okay.
Do you think, Rocco, that you don't have to listen to grown-ups?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
boy.
the defendant is
Yeah, he's...
standing his ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
it gets worse.
You think you're the boss?
Yes.
You know, when you hurt your sister or me,
Or my friends.
yeah, you kicked Chloe. How do you feel about the allegations that you've hit everyone in the family?
I don't care.
Oh, boy.
You're too soft on this kid right now. It's too fun and games. It is.
You don't
You're
care?
mean.
That's so mean. I thought you loved us.
No, I don't.
Oh, boy.
It gets worse.
You don't love us?
We're heartbroken. Is there anything else you want to say to your fans? I mean,
He doesn't got any anymore because of all these statements that he's made.
your fans are definitely dwindling.
Unfollowing.
They're unfollowing you, bruh. What do you have to say?
I don't love you all.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Do you love Uncle Jaybird?
No, no one.
Oh, wow. He's
I
just...
know he doesn't mean that.
Not even Kevin Ralston?
No, no one.
What about Daddy?
No one.
You don't love Daddy?
No, no one.
All
You
right.
love me?
No.
There you go, folks. Rocco has taken a turn. An evil, dark turn.
Oh, yeah. Crank it up, dude.
What did he say? Crank it up, dude?
Crank it up, dude.
Oh, my
Now,
gosh.
is this one of those things where do you want our opinions, or should we just listen and not say anything, or
No, I need your help. 'Cause
Wow.
he's flipped on us.
it's too goofy? This is too fun. He knows this is fun. This is recording. It's a game. You guys are laughing. There's not one shred of seriousness to where he thinks he's in trouble, and he's going to continue to do this if you record him and act like it's all fun and game. By saying he's got
feel
fans,
your anger.
fans don't say he's got fans because he's like, yeah, I got fans. You're building his ego up so much. That's my opinion.
I believe he's been overcome by the dark side.
Are you mad at my opinion?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think it's too fun and games right now.
Yeah.
If you're legit upset about how he's treating you, you gotta put on a serious face.
Yeah.
That my mom was goofy too, and as soon as she turned off that goofy little thing she did, and she do this thing with her lip, and I knew I was in serious trouble. Her lip would curl, and everything changed, and I had to be afraid of her for me to change. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you have to be a jerk.
Well, I was a complete jerk in the Home Goods parking lot. I mean, I was wrath. I was anger. He got spanked.
But that was like 3 days ago, though.
Well, and I think, too, sometimes it's maybe like a controlled disciplinary tone that doesn't, peak and have, ebbs and valleys. It's consistent. Like, I could see probably what would happen in my world with my mom is I would wake up every single day almost like I was in jail, and I would have a list of chores. My entire day would be things that I do not want to do. And I could slowly go on that path of redemption to get a little bit of fun back in my life, but any sidestep, I'd be right back to it. I mean, it would be like a prison that I would be living in, and there would be zero tolerance for any of the bad behavior that I had shown.
My whole thing is I don't want Rocco to be sad, but he's not learning the lesson, and taking his electronics away for a half of a day ain't going to cut it. It's just not. He's got to feel like he's done something wrong.
As he wakes up in the morning, it's like the sun didn't rise today. My son, yes, you are in a different place. Your world is not going to be enjoyable until you knock off all of this behavior. There is a zero tolerance policy.
And I would, during discipline, I would not be bringing up the fact that he's got fans, and what are you going to say to your fans? I get that that's kind of trying to be fun and goofy. Maybe now's the time not to be fun and goofy. That's coming from Goofy Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But I'm always saying that not to piss you off and not to get involved, but because
none of this is going to piss me off. I'm actually like frustrated and desperate.
And I think he sees that he is getting what he wants. He's pushing emotional buttons and, saying, I don't like you, I don't like this, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a defiant attitude that, he's like the wild stallion Flicka, Virginia. I believe his spirit needs to be broken a bit.
sometimes the human spirit needs to be a little scared. It's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And sometimes, when you get a little embarrassed, you learn. You learn. I mean, again, I don't want this to happen, but sometimes you got to be knocked down a peg to go, oh, I can't do that again because that really embarrassed me. I don't like that.
Yeah.
In a way to where you don't traumatize the kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just so tricky because his sister was the easiest child. She never spoke like this, ever.
Well, and I think, I've told my kids a lot that, we give you lots of rope to run. And they've been very good, and they've stayed within the boundaries of the yard. But if you step outside the yard, then, yes, the rope will tighten up, and you will come in a lot tighter. So your own good behavior reflects the freedoms that you have.
We had a baseball coach that halfway through got fired during the season. I mean, the entire team just ran roughshod over this guy. I mean, the kids were running the team, not the guy. He got booted out, and then a hard ass came in, and all these little guys that were talking all this crap, he made them run, or they kick him off the team, and that fear made people fall in line. It's something you don't want to use all the time, but if it's at this point where F you, Mom, I don't love you, it might be time to bring the big guns in.
I agree. All right.
Brandon has got a comment here from Jupiter. Yes, what do you want to say, Brandon?
I just wanted to comment on Virginia and their lack of parenting skills. She said she didn't hit. She said she didn't hit, but then she just admitted she smacked a kid in the parking lot.
No, he did. He got a spanking in the parking lot after the Home Goods FU thing.
Correct. But you said earlier in the story that, no, we don't hit.
We usually do not hit him, and he never, ever gets hit. That's why it was so, like, earth-shattering for all of us, because he doesn't get hit.
I don't know. I think there's a little bit missing from this story, because the swearing too, where do you think he's going to learn it from if he hears it all day long?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
So are you trying to help Virginia, or just trying to make her feel bad? I'm not sure, sir.
We have cursed.
I'm just trying. I'm commenting. That's all I said. I'm making a comment on it.
We don't
That's all I
curse
said.
at
Whether
each
she takes
other
it
like that,
positively or
though.
negatively is on her.
We don't curse at each other like that, and I think it's just a level of disrespect that I'm struggling with, because nobody speaks to each other in our house like that. We have a very loving house that's kind to each other.
Do you think that maybe everybody, like parents included, should stop with the language, maybe do a curse can, that kind of thing, to say, okay, we're going to make a whole, this is all like we're rallying the wagons and we're going to stop this whole thing?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
we do curse. We have cursed, but we don't curse at each other. We don't come at each other with this negativity. Rocco is the only one in the family that would ever speak or hurt anybody's feelings like
So
this.
the positive thing, honestly, I think this is such a fixable situation. I think a few minor adjustments, everything's going to be fine. Things like the curse can, things like no rock, just retrain. I think we can get this thing right back on track. It's not the end of the world, but I think an adjustment needs to be made. And Dr. Filthy has spoken.
That's right. Somebody sent this in for you to take, Jaybird. You're the native Floridian. How Florida are you?
Love it.
Okay, we'll keep score here as I ask you these. Anybody else can try this as well, even if you are a transplant here.
The geography, little...
No, it's just stuff that a lot of Florida people have experienced. It's kind of what we're talking about here. So you kind of like keep your score and you can kind of get an idea. If you're brand new, you probably maybe check off a few of these. If you check off a ton, you're like, okay, been here a while.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah. Seen an alligator in the native, not
Nailed
like
it.
in a park.
Nailed it.
Nailed it, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, in the wild, seen a gator? Okay, got it. You ever have your car covered in love bugs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Have you ever spotted a giant cockroach?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Used to work with one.
Do you love public subs?
Oh, I can't. Yes.
He lives for them.
I just love Publix.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever spotted a manatee?
Oh my gosh, I saw 7 in one day.
You did?
I know it sounds like I'm Florida
Okay.
bragging.
We were snorkeling with one the other day. I told you got to come snorkeling with us.
You always gotta try to one up me.
This is a debatable one, but I get it where they're going with this one. Never seen snow. That just means you never travel.
Yeah, I've seen it. But I saw it really not that long ago as an adult.
Yeah, late in life.
2 years ago, I saw snow for the first time.
Yeah, that seems like that would carry over.
Oregon snow. It was beautiful, Kev.
Have you drank at a tiki bar?
Yeah.
How about, have you been kicked out of one?
Have you drank them dry? Yes.
Have you been removed from a tiki bar?
Do you have more than or at least two pair of flip-flops?
Definitely.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you can take that as well. Have you ever worn a sweater when it's 70 degrees outside?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have.
As soon as it's cold
Sweatshirt,
out, I'm like,
yeah.
oh, it's going to cover up fat. Yeah, bring it on.
Have you never had a basement? in your life? Ever have a basement, house with a basement?
Never had a basement.
I figured you would get that. Yeah, I've had one in my life. Do you love café con leche y pastelitos?
You do. If that's a Cuban coffee we turned you on to.
Oh.
It's sweet and it's like rocket
It's the
fuel.
one you drink too many of, and then you get weird, and you take off your shirt, and then start playing with your nipples.
There's so many things I do that with, okay?
That's true.
You gotta be a little bit more specific.
We'll just go ahead and chalk that up. Yeah. So, yeah, hey, we do get the comments. Thank you for all of them. Whatever platform it might be, all throughout social media, you can email as well. And when we do get a few choice comments, they do make the KVJ Hate Song.
Oh, it's that fun time of week.
Oh, what's that?
Where is that?
Oh, Denny's.
Denny's.
We can add this to the hate song.
Where is that thing?
Denny's, you know you got to cue it up.
Do you know who would never let this happen? Producer Heather.
Oh, he did not.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, we had two things in there labeled hate song. This is the right one.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
You can tell nobody likes Kevin's boring ass in real life. And the only people who hate him more than his radio audience is his family. Hashtag unlikable douche.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
I remember when Virginia was sort of entertaining. Now she's an unfunny, washed-up hag. You can tell Kevin and Jason truly hate her, and I don't blame them.
Oh.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Jason will never have kids because he's a self-absorbed wannabe entertainer. His music sucks, his joke sucks, and his bodies look like my 80-year-old deceased grandma. Hashtag he's dying alone.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
My kids and I actually really hate Denny's on air. His jokes are the weakest bit the KVJ show's ever done. Tell that smelly pothead to shut up.
Okay.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, it's a fun little summertime treat. Popsicles. I remember when I was a kid, one of the funnest things that we did was my mom would make that Kool-Aid. Then we'd take the ice trays, we get the foil, and we put it like over the tray with the little popsicle sticks or the little ice. You'd even take toothpicks and you'd stick it right through. And then a couple hours later, you'd have those cool little Juicicles. And that was so much fun to make.
And that was with sugar, right?
No, unfortunately, no. A lot of times my mom made the Kool-Aid with either half sugar or minimal sugar.
Oh, man, you got a pound of sugar in that Kool-Aid.
Tough, I know, I agree.
Fat Kevin.
Yeah, it was tough.
I bet Fat Kevin took that hard.
He did. Yeah, it was really tough for Fat Kid. So what we got here, this isn't as gross, or actually it's probably more gross than the half sugar Kool-Aid. It's Grossicles here today. And the name of the game and what we have is Virginia has made a whole tray of Grossicles. Now, what our job is to try to identify what this Grossicle is made of. If you can guess it correctly, then you're done with the game. If you don't, then you got to go again.
I noticed the Summer of Rig really punishes people who don't get correct answers.
It does, yeah.
I mean, harshly.
The kids are out of school, but you're in.
But the guy who set it all up, Rig, usually gets it right.
By the way, that's a really good catchphrase for the Summer of Rig. The kids are out of school, but you're in.
Yeah, that is. That's what's going on. You are in session, my man.
The Summer of Rig Kevin is evil. There's an evil streak. Riggy Roll.
He's been pushed too far.
Yes, it has. This is where we are right now with it. Okay, I will go first. Do we have the blindfold out anywhere?
Here's the blindfold.
Just need that. And I see over there, Virginia's, her Grossicles are here. Ugh.
There's one I can already tell. It's some type of aquatic animal.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something aquatic in there. Looks like there's mold in that one. I don't know what that is. All right, so we're putting on the blindfold here. You can only use your taste buds. You got to guess what the Grossicle is here. If you do, then you are out and you're fine. Okay.
Oh, so you okay? All right, now I get the rules. This is terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
You got to
Kevin.
try to guess what it is. What is the Grossicle made of? If you do, then you get to stop at one. If not, then you get two.
Denny's is struggling taking it off.
Poor Denny's. Okay.
Wow. Oh, it's permeating.
Okay, I smell it. I know what I'm getting here. Okay.
That is gnarly.
Yes, it is.
Man.
All right. I'm going to taste just to reconfirm what it is.
Just to reconfirm.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm drooling.
That was so gross it messed up his hair. Look at his hair.
Oh my
His hair just stood
Your
straight
hair,
up.
Your hair stood up. Did you electrocute him? Why is his hair standing up?
That thing is vile.
That's vile. Now I can smell it from here.
Okay. Oh.
Do you want one more, Rick? Do you want one more?
Oh, I got it. I got it locked in. Oh, that is salty and rough, man. Woo, that gets the gag reflex going. Okay, that I would say pretty much without a doubt that's tuna. It's either tuna or cat food, but I'm gonna stick. That's a tuna sickle.
It is.
That is a tuna sickle.
We like to call it a fishicle.
Oh, look at that. Riggy's out of the game just like that. Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Isn't
Summer
it
rig,
good?
baby.
Isn't that
good.
something?
Hashtag summer rig.
Gosh, it
Woo.
is
All
so
right, put that,
summer
I guess,
rig.
back in the case, and then we can dispose of that.
Put it back.
properly there.
Put it back in the fridge, and then maybe a salesperson will eat it.
Kevin, someone's got to pay for eating my ice cream cake.
Woo. Oh man.
Oh, let me guess. Virginia's not playing either, right?
Well, I know what they all are.
She knows who they are. Yeah. I know. Virginia's actually enjoying the summer of rig.
I should have gone to the bathroom because I'm going to pee.
Oh.
I'm laughing so hard.
Oh,
All
my
right.
gosh.
Just
Okay.
doesn't matter which one I get. Are they all awful?
Yeah, they're all gross. They are all gross. But
Oh, she got a specialty
The
one.
key is hopefully you get one that you can identify. I did get lucky, and that mine's like I knew that was a tuna sickle just by the smell that came from
They're
it.
so frozen.
They're so frozen. They've been in there all weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So let's see. I got kind of lucky because my Grossicles smelled.
Who's next? Me or Denny's?
I'm just trying to get this thing out of
Yeah,
here.
we're trying to get yours. Maybe you have to go to another one if you can't get that one.
Is it coming
I'll
out?
try it out. I'm afterthought.
Denny's got to
Grossicle
start working
for you.
out.
Denny's got zero bicep muscle.
Can you open that rig?
Well, so the key is warming it with my hands, which is what I'm trying to do there.
You got to warm
Oh, I
it and
gotcha.
wiggle it out.
Yeah, that's
Warm and
kind of
wiggle?
The
Okay.
process here.
Come on,
Which
muscles.
one's gonna be mine, Virginia? Because I'll go ahead and
Okay.
kind of loosen it.
Why don't you do this one?
Yeah, just try another one while I work this one out.
All right, Denny's is now
Okay,
going.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Woo! That one stinks too. That one stinks to high.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Is this a dead body? Seriously.
Decomposing foot.
Oh, my God.
That's
It's a
terrible.
decomposing foot.
That's terrible.
Why do I even need the blindfold? The blindfold's so stupid. They're all awful.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like you can't see what it might be.
I'm not looking.
Okay. All right. All right, try it out. All right, he's taking a bite of it from the Grossicle. All right. What do you think? Okay.
On your laptop.
You do. You have to get it. You have to get it specifically right.
Oh, my gosh.
Like I guess tuna. Mine was tuna.
Oh, it smells like a body in here.
I don't know. I feel like she froze a fart. I don't even get you.
That's what your Grossicle is.
I don't know what it is. I have to go again.
Oh, it smells awful.
That is rough. Man.
Okay, take a guess. What do you think your
froze a
Grossicle
fart.
is? What's your specific Grossicle?
Octopus pancreas.
Yeah, octopus is your guess.
Like octopus?
It is not an octopusicle.
Okay, your final guess, octopus?
No, it's not my final guess.
Well, she's already giving you an answer. Okay.
Okay.
You're out. You're officially
Oh my gosh. I have octopus popsicle on my...
It's
You
not
s-
octopus.
What is it, Virginia?
It's clamsicle.
Oh. Yeah, and you just bought yourself, unfortunately, another Grossicle, too.
Can I have a
You need to
napkin,
go
please?
again.
I have clamsicle in my computer.
Wow. Woof. All right.
Oh, Kevin gets to go. Oh, that's right. Kevin doesn't
Kevin
get to
doesn't
go.
have to go. He guessed his right.
Yeah, it's Denny's turn anyway.
Yeah, Denny's gets to go next.
Yeah, Denny's got to try to guess here.
All right, Denny's, grab your.
Well, mine kind of like came apart here.
All right, well, just lick it.
Yeah.
You want a
stick
spoon?
came out.
Here, I got a nice glob of what looks disgusting.
I think I know what that is.
Okay. Denny's got a Grossicle here. He's going to try to guess what it is to get out of the game. Correct guess, and he's gone. We're going to get back to Jaybird here in a second. All right, what do you think? He just touched his tongue, and he was out.
I know what it is. It's horrible.
He can't do it.
What?
His tummy's too weak.
What did you get? What is yours?
Oh, hold on.
I know you got to
It
get it
made me
right.
dizzy.
You got to get it right.
Danny's about passed out.
It's got to be mayonnaise.
It is mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, all right.
Mayonnaise sickle.
Okay. I got mine. Denny's got his.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Summer ring.
Bird's got to do more pop. There's 3 popsicles here left.
you
Do you want me to save this clam sickle for you?
Oh, gosh. The room's starting to spin.
All right, Jaybird. To get out of this game, you got to get this one correct, or you're going to keep going. Okay. Here we go. We got another Grossicle here. So far, we've gone through. I got a tuna fish sickle. Jaybird missed his. His was clam. He got a clam sickle.
Clam
which
sickle.
is all in his laptop now. Denny's just a second ago got a mayo sickle.
You got it, Denny's?
Close. It's wobbling.
Get it.
I love this. I have to wait for my impending death that's coming
Wait
up.
for your punishment. Okay, there you go.
Oh, that looks like a fudge sickle.
Stop it. That's not fat. That is not fat Kevin talking. That is smuggy Kevin talking.
It looks delicious, actually.
That's what's weird. It does look good.
It does look
It looks creamy.
It does. It looks like chocolate fudge of some sort.
Maybe you got a surprise here.
It's not fudge. Definitely not fudge.
All right, Jaybird's got to try to guess what his Grossicle is.
Gosh, there's so many of them.
I know, there's a lot. Well, it's summertime. Okay, Jaybird taking a little bite there. Going through it.
Oh, my gosh. Is it gravy?
It's not gravy.
What is it?
It's a chicken liver sickle.
Oh!
Chicken liver sickle. Oh, luckily, Denny's is now really super fast on him.
I'm getting good
Now
at
you're getting
these.
good at them.
Now he's getting good at him. All right, Jaybird going for his third attempt here.
Here's another one for you, baby.
Stop calling me baby!
It's delicious. Come on.
Oh, he's on his third Grossicle.
This one looks the best.
This one
Denny's.
looks good.
Denny's, you gotta pipe down, mijo. You gotta pipe down. Wait, can this be? There's so many left.
We could be here for a while.
I feel like I should have made more.
Denny's and I are already done with our Grossicle challenge here. We identified correctly on the first lick what ours was. Jaybird's on his third Grossicle. Okay,
Oh, no.
Oh, that one stinks. Yeah. That one's may smell the worst of all of them. Okay. All right, Jaybird, give it a shot here.
That last popsicle is just, I mean. All right, let's just get this over with. I just want it over with, Kevin.
Let's hope you get this one right. Okay, so here's It's terrible. Oh, I can smell that one. Oh, that's so gnarly. My eyes are watering. It's on the other side of the room. Okay.
I think it's diced onions.
Okay. Virginia, is that a diced onion sickle?
It is not.
Oh, what?
What?
That's onion!
What?
It's a garlic sickle.
No!
It's a garlic sickle.
Oh my gosh. All right, so Jaybird's on his fourth Grossicle. This is the last one though, right?
This is the last
Final.
one. I mean,
Okay, all right. So the good news is this is the last one, no matter what. Your fourth and final Grossicle here, Jaybird.
Oh, someone loves the summer of rig a little too much.
It's great, and it's only June. Okay,
You're right. It's gonna be
So it's just beginning.
It's gonna be a cold summer.
Okay,
all right, you ready?
here we go. Your final Grossicle.
I made all these last week, and I can't remember what this one is. I think I remember. I had to take a bite of it myself.
Good.
Okay.
She just licked it all.
Yeah. So you got a little Virginia slobber on your Grossicle. Just add to it. Okay, Jaybird, give it a shot here. Try to identify what that is made out of. He's so worn out.
Oh God, I'm worn out. I'm mentally exhausted.
He's tired.
I don't know how much more I can do. I mean,
What do you think is in that Grossicle?
some kind of some aquatic paste of a fish's intestine, some kind of innard of a fish. Innard
fish guts?
Fish innards.
You think it's fish guts?
Fish guts.
It does. It's a fish broth. It's a fish broth. So he kind of got it right.
What is a fish broth?
So it's a fish broth that I would use to make like gumbo with.
Oh, hey, congratulations. You're done.
Yay!
I'm the last one, huh?
You did it.
With the positivity, the cheering.
It's good.
Because
You walk away saying you got one right.
that thing's happening that happens in movies where everything slows down, everyone's laughing at you, and commercial.
Commercial. Too bad we don't have any.